Hi, my name is Callie. I'm a picker and a treasure hunter, and I would like to show you an odd little collection that I put together this week. The first piece I have is a vintage glass cat with a brass head. Next, I have a pair of antique French brass frames with the patent September 15th, 1897 on it. The coolest part about these is the paper made for the backing has leaf pulp in it. Next, I found these gorgeous etched two-tone brass ruffled edge vases. Next, I found this insane 1960s Italian brass fly ashtray. His wings have an ornate pattern and they lift to reveal a dual ashtray below. Next, I found a 1998 ornate gold accent mirror. Next, I found a 13.5-inch tortoiseshell glass lidded apothecary jar. The next thing I have is a sterling silver etched pill case made in Siam, which is now Thailand. They had a special method where they would oxidize silver so it would be dark and then they would etch designs over it. Next I have the bust and arms of a porcelain doll. This is from a 1993 doll kit by Mendelssohn. Next I found another antique frame. This one was made in Italy and has a velvet backing. The next piece I have is a hand-carved alabaster acrolithic goddess statuette. This is likely an antique. Next is her head. I actually found this while I was picking through a hoarder's house in completely different locations, different floors actually. Next, I have a vintage, hyper-realistic, heavy resin and pecan shell tortoise by Red Mill Manufacturing. He's actually heavy enough to be used as a doorstop. The next piece I found was a really neat handmade welded mailbox on a rock with some moss. I love one-of-a-kind folk art like this. Next, I've got an antique photo of a laughing child with all the good vibes. Next, I have this nice little Art Nouveau book. It's translated from German and printed in Chicago, so it's probably dated around the 1910s. And another little stylish book to round it off. This one was copyrighted in 1921. This is what the collection looks like all together. Thanks so much for looking at these slightly peculiar items with me. I really hope you liked them. I'll try my best to find more cool things to show you next week. Thank you, I love you, goodbye. This collection will be released this Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out our previously found treasures on thegildedpetal.com.